Still plenty of time to come and be served at the refreshment center before showtime.
I can't dream anymore. I really can't dream anymore. It's just one big long nightmare, and it stretches. Every single day it just runs and it runs and it runs. I've had enough, but it just won't stop. There were always faces staring. There were faces that look, and they just pierce right through my skin. I can sense the anger and the judgment, and it reminds me of being a child again. It reminds me of my parents. It reminds me of the way they used to treat me. And I love my parents, and I think they did everything they could, but they were flawed individuals. They were really flawed individuals, and nobody's perfect. Okay, but you know, when you have a child, it's your job to be perfect, and they didn't try hard enough. And so I was the reason. It's my fault that they've got problems, but they're my problems. You know, they caused me problems. And now look at me, you know, I don't even know what I am anymore. You know, they've really messed it up for me. I can't form real relationships. I can play along for as long as I need to, but eventually I get found out. Eventually it just all unravels. And here I am left just with this box of lies. You know, I've got this little box of lies that I've put together. I've filled it up and I've shown it to people, and they like my little box of lies. But really, you know, they look inside and they realise that there's nothing there, there's no substance. It's just this pathetic, disgraceful, useless shell of a person, you know. Always staring, always judging. You know, I just want to sleep and just never wake up. I just want to close my eyes and let that be that. But I'm too fucking cowardly to make that happen. You know, I've got to rely on fate or luck or someone out there who's just crazier than me, you know, who's going to just make my life easy by bringing me death. You know, it's pathetic. It's just disgusting. You know, I disgust myself a lot. But that's only because I can see what I am, you know. And I hide it from everyone else, but I can see exactly what I am. And it disgusts me, it sickens me. You know, it makes me physically feel sick just looking at myself in the mirror.
And after such a long time being lonely, I realized that even if I never wanted to compete with the persons, with all these people Lynn loves, I felt too weak to compete. I felt less. I didn't feel mature enough. I didn't feel beautiful enough. I just didn't feel enough to really think that I could compete in some respect. But I really hope that after such a long time of being lonely, I thought it could be just nice to kiss the person.
I think I remember the last thing that she said to me was, "Don't believe a word I say." What the fuck does that mean? Don't believe a word I say. All those years, everything that she promised, everything that I believed, and that sums everything up. Don't believe a word I say. It's fucking ridiculous. It really is, you know. She gave me the impression, and I'm told she gave others the impression, that she was sincere. You know, that she was this pure ball of light, and anyone that came into contact, you know, anyone that was lucky enough to just get drawn into her, you know, that magnetic force. You know, if you just had that glimpse of what she was about, then everything was much better about your life. And then she comes out with that shit, you know. She couldn't have meant that. I don't think she meant that. I think she had to say that because everyone else was around, you know. They were there. She had to say that. You know, that.
I think when I realized that, or I didn't realize that, I knew before, but when we talked about the impossibility of being together, I wasn't sad because we couldn't be together. I knew we couldn't be together. I was just sad because I wouldn't make this physical experience. Even if I'm not a person who wants to be superficial, I knew it wouldn't have been something superficial, so everything I missed in that moment, everything I was sad about, was just this physical aspect. Because I was already prepared. I was already sure that there wouldn't be anything strong or Well, it would have been a strong experience. It would have been a beautiful experience. Yeah, and I was just sad about this experience.
How many ways can you screw with someone's life and expect them not to react? You know, how many times can you just keep constantly pounding someone with the same old junk and expect them not to just fizzle out, just to blow up? You know, I just want to sit on the toilet, pull the flusher and just watch my life whirl away, because I'm just sick of it all. Sick of it.